Hey, Evan. Yeah, so most states have a process in place to deal with this. What happens when one of their U.S. senators leaves before their term is up? For instance, this happened in California. Vice President Kamala Harris left her Senate seat early to assume the vice presidency. The governor there appointed someone temporarily. Oklahoma does not have that kind of option, meaning a seat in that kind of case could stay open for quite a long time.
Mr. President, would you please recognize Senator Paxton?
State Senator Lonnie Paxton saying today if that were to happen right now with a 50-50 Senate, the power sharing agreement in D.C. would fall apart and Democrats would outright control the chamber instead of just having the tie-breaking vote. He says regardless, the governor appointing someone for the short term is a good temporary solution so an election isn't rushed.
This bill, I ran it before it was a 50-50 U.S. Senate. I've been running this since I was elected because I believe in robust elections. If there was a vacancy in that seat today, the person who's going to win that seat most likely is going to be a political insider or a very wealthy person because it's a shotgun, fast, special election.
That bill approved by the state Senate today would let the governor pick someone to fill the seat until the next election happens. The governor would have to pick somebody who's been the same party as the person who left the seat for at least 5 years, and they'd have to swear an oath saying they wouldn't run for that seat when it's up again. Democrats opposed to this change.
This is about power. This is too much power to put in an elected person's hands to decide who a U.S. senator is. That power belongs with the people, not with an elected person.
So that bill has now passed the state Senate. It's gone over to the House. They're likely to hear it tomorrow. By the way, keep in mind, lawmakers have to wrap up this session by the end of this Friday. Tomorrow could be their last long day of work this year. Keep a close eye on that. At the Capitol, Dylan Richards, KOCO 5 News.